Hey guys, welcome to Zarious Tarot. My name is Drea. If this is your first time visiting my channel, then welcome. If it is not, then hey, how you doing? Welcome back. I'm doing a love and money reading for the 27th to the 31st of January. So the final week of January already. My goodness. My goodness. I cannot believe how quickly this month has gone by. Okay, so let's see what we have for the 27th to the 31st. I'm rather thinking of doing a 7-day spread, changing my spread from 5 to 7 days. So I may just do that. I'll possibly do weekend readings as well anyway, but I'm thinking I was under the weather last week, so apologies for this being late. I do like to do these weekly readings in advance. So from the 27th to the 31st of January 2020. Okay, so for Monday, we have the Knight of Swords. So someone is steaming in with some information. It's going to cause a mini tower moment. It's going to cause a bit of a shake-up. They're kind of not interested in how they are delivering that message, but they are delivering a message of truth all the same. But it's going to cause a bit of a shake-up. There is some form of deceptive words. There could be some form of deceptive. I feel like someone is kind of blowing a whistle with the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Swords for Tuesday. Someone's blowing a whistle. Someone's blowing something. Someone's blowing something wide open. Someone's saying, oh, look, I know what you're doing. I know what you've done. Because we've got the Justice card as well on Wednesday. I know what you're doing. I know what you've done. And so somebody is being very aware. Look, with the Queen of Swords as well. Yeah, someone's blowing a whistle. There is something that's going to be coming out into the open this week. And it's about some form of deception or deceptive words that somebody has used. Somebody trying to be sneaky in a way that doesn't benefit them. Or doesn't benefit the person involved. Someone's blowing a whistle. Whistle blowing. I really honestly think that could be to do with work situation as well. It could be to do with a institution of some kind or a legal situation. But somebody is coming in with their truth. Someone's like, I'm just going to be honest. I'm just going to tell it like it is. Wednesday we have the Justice card. Could be a Libra. Could be Aquarius, Libra or Gemini, really. But it could be a Libra, especially on Wednesday, where there is a situation where the scales are being balanced in your favor. And so because of that, there is some form of justice that prevails as a result of that. And then there is, on Thursday, we have the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups on Thursday is once this person has blown the whistle, they are in a place, then they then move into a place of love and balance with the Emperor on Friday. Move into a place of love and balance. These cards came out, so I'm going to honour them. So we have Judgment, the Two of Pentacles and the Star. And I'm going to just look at the bottom of the deck. And we have the Chariot. Right. Okie dokie, guys. So, you cannot see them. So let me move them up a bit. So you can see all these cards. Okay, there's quite a few. So I'm going to tidy up these rows as well. So with the, on Monday, with the Knight of Swords, we've got to have the Five of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Page of Cups and the King of Wands. So it could be a fire sign that is blowing a whistle. It could be also an air sign. It could be, this is something that's happened in the past. This is something that once this truth comes out, it causes a shake-up, but it's something from the past. Somebody is letting someone know what they did in the past. There's some form of emotional, I feel there could be an apology. I feel it could be an apology, and it could be coming from this fire sign, or it could be going towards this fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. On Monday, I feel like it could be this Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries who is speaking their truth, and it's causing a shake-up. It's about someone from the past. It could be a sibling. It could be an old friend. It could be somebody who is someone from a past, an old friend, a sibling, or a ex-partner, or it could be a work colleague as well. And then on Tuesday, where someone's blowing that whistle and saying, oh, you know, I know what you've been up to, I know what you've been doing. When we have the Queen and the King of Swords. So here is very much about truth and honesty. Somebody is left in a situation where, right, well, you have choices. Either you can admit this, or admit to it, or not admit to it. I think it's someone's taking their time about admitting to it. Maybe, you know, yeah, someone's taking their time about admitting to it. It looks like someone is trying to nurture the situation in a different way, rather than kind of, well, their choice is to nurture the situation. Their choice is not to cause, I don't feel, cause an argument or cause any confrontation. I feel that this person is, in a way, just wanting things to kind of settle down and blow over. They're willing to nurture the situation in some way. So maybe they want to apologize and, you know, put their hands up, but, you know, in a quiet way. Maybe they won't deny it, but maybe they won't admit it at the same time. It could be that situation. So then we have the Justice card. On Wednesday, we have the Justice card. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So we have the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. So here it looks like, again, as I said before, there's the Wheel of Fortune up here, up there, up above the Justice head. And so the scales are being balanced, fate, luck, and destiny. And just, there is some form of opportunity here. There is some form of justice and fairness. We do remember that this is a window of opportunity with the Wheel of Fortune. It's a window of opportunity because the wheel turns. So you have to kind of jump through that window when it's open, and don't do it when it's closed, because you can hurt yourself. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So it could be justice for a Libra or a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or indeed a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, because we do have fire energy here as well. So it could be justice brought to both sets of people in some way. It could be where someone who is blown a whistle, kind of showing up somebody's game in a way, or it might not be a game. It just may be that someone was dishonest about something, but it doesn't feel like, I'm not picking up the energy like it was a game, like the person intentionally was playing games. I feel that they just told some lies, and it wasn't the right decision for them to have made at that time. And then we have the Page of Wands. So there's a message, a passionate message coming in, and it could be coming in from this Knight of Wands, this fly-by-night, who is taking his opportunity or her opportunity to do so. And it looks like it will be well received because of the Wheel of Fortune. It is that window of opportunity after all. So on Wednesday, when justice comes in, the scales are being balanced in your favor or that person's favor, because we do have judgment, balance, alignment, and movement. So there is definitely here someone laying their cards out on the table, or someone saying, you know, I know that this has happened, I know that that's happened. The person may not deny it nor admit it, but their choice will be to nurture the situation. And then this could be as a result of them nurturing the situation on Wednesday. They are then seeing an opportunity where they can kind of make good, where they can communicate their own version of the story in some way. So maybe they needed time to regroup on Tuesday with that 7 of Pentacles. So on Thursday, we have the Queen of Cups, we have the 9 of Pentacles, we have the 5 of Swords, the 10 of Wands, and the 2 of Swords. So it looks like here, once this person has communicated, taken their window of opportunity, fate, luck, and destiny, and justice has been served. There is someone coming from a place of love. Somebody is feeling relieved, relaxed, comfortable in their own skin, but still in a place of love. Someone is single and abundant, but there is some form of conflict. I feel that here this is someone kind of saying, not budging. Oh, I'm not gonna accept what you're saying. I'm not going to accept your apology. Perhaps is somebody. I feel like this is a type of self-sabotaging behavior with the 5 of Swords and the 10 of Wands and the 2 of Swords as well. Because at the end of it, then that person is left with this, oh my gosh, should I have said that? Should I not have said that? Is that the right way for me to have reacted to the situation? So make sure you stay within a place of love and don't let this this energy of, it's not a 5, but don't let this energy of despondence, I would say, overtake that feeling of love, that initial feeling of love that you have. I feel that once you've said what you've said, and just let it go, really, and don't sabotage yourself or anybody else, or put yourself in a position where you feel that you're still carrying a burden, or you will be carrying a burden as a result of what's been said and what's happened. If somebody else wants to carry that burden, it's entirely up to them, but free yourself. And I think with this 2 of Swords, I think that it's very important and it's paramount what decision you do make. And then on Friday, we have the Emperor, we have the 8 of Swords, we have the 9 of Swords, we have the 3 of Pentacles, and then we have the King of Pentacles. So again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries energy as well. So there's a lot of earth and fire going on here this week, I feel, and a lot of air as well, especially on Tuesdays. A lot of communication on Tuesday, on honest communication as well. And so with the Emperor here, this is someone who owns their own business, somebody who is a boss, someone who is well-to-do, and someone who is in charge of people, who is long-standing, well-established in business, makes informed decisions, keeps their emotions to themselves most of the time, but makes very, very astute decisions in business. And then we have the 8 of Swords. So here, I always say with the 8 of Swords, you know the situation, you know what's going on, but you are just not acting on it. You are in your head, you are worried, you are anxious, or the person in your environment. It may not be you, vice versa for the whole reading, guys. But yeah, you know what's going on, you know the situation, you're aware. Maybe you feel that you're regretting the situation, or in some respects, from Thursday with this 2 of Swords, you may feel that you've made the wrong decision, and because you feel you've made the wrong decision, you may be dreading kind of the outcome now. What's going to happen now? Why did I do that? Or it could be the other person who feels that way as well. But then there is an opportunity here for working together. There's an opportunity here for some form of collaboration. Also study or learning. There is an opportunity here for you to learn something, or indeed learn from somebody else. So, or somebody else to learn from you. And it could be to do with this Emperor, could be this Aries or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And then we have the King of Pentacles. So it could be a situation where somebody is able to come out of this feeling as though it's an experience that they've learned from, and they are able to be maybe not the Emperor, but the King of Pentacles, maybe not quite the Emperor energy, or somebody comes out doing very, very well for themselves and learning and having a brand new type of outlook on life, and a more abundant outlook on life. For some of you, it could be money coming in as well. Okay, so let's do a top and tail. It could be some form of money coming in, or it could be an opportunity to partner up with somebody, this King of Pentacles, who on Friday, who is doing well in business. So on Monday, we have the 9 of Cups. Tuesday, we have the 7 of Swords. we start and end with the Seven of Swords. So this person really, as I said before, I don't think they deny nor admit. Two of Cups. Deny nor admit. I did think that this might be that message of passion, could be something to do with love. I don't think they deny nor admit what the deception those deceptive words have been. I think that it was just a wrong decision that they made. Somebody, as I said before, has a choice to make at the end of this. Somebody on Thursday, definitely, for sure. Sorry. So on Monday, a wish gets granted. A wish gets granted. Truth comes in and a wish gets granted. Somebody's feeling smug. Someone's feeling proud of themselves. Somebody's feeling comfortable with themselves, you know. Definitely. So, and then on, yes, and on Tuesday we have the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Swords. So with the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Swords, there is definitely some deceptive words, some deception that has taken place, but the person will neither deny nor admit. This is what I think is going to be the situation. I think that there's going to be the Queen of Swords is the person who demands the truth. Tell me the truth. To answer. The King of Swords is the person who keeps quiet. You know. So Wednesday with the Justice and the Two of Cups, it could be that somebody, okay, so we've got quite a few cards here. It could be that someone feels as though it is time for them to make their offer of love. They make this Knight of Pentacles or Knight of Wands, or it could be both. It could be a Knight of Pentacles and a Knight of Wands. It could be Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Uses that opportunity to, their window of opportunity with the Wheel of Fortune and the Justice card to communicate this equal balance relationship. You know, maybe someone said, I did it for us. I did it for you. I didn't want to hurt you. It could be that this is a friendship and somebody was trying to save somebody from some kind of harsh truth. It could be that. It could be that somebody was trying to make themselves look as good as possible because they want to have a relationship with this person or some kind of friendship with this person. So, you know, with these deceptive words, although somebody whistle blows, it may not, as I said before, I don't think the person had bad intentions with doing it. They just made the wrong decision. And then on Thursday with the Queen of Cups and the Seven of Cups, it is definitely about having a choice to make, a decision to make, and making sure that you make the right choice. I feel that with the Two of Swords as well, it's very much about choices and what you are going to, what you do end up choosing. I think Friday is a very emotional day in terms of with the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords. It's a very emotional day, I don't know. It starts off being like that. It ends up being very grounded. There is a small offer of love. It could be an apology as well that comes in from this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. Because we have a lot of air, fire and water. We do have an earth as well. So that's everybody really, isn't it? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. That's everybody. So for the overall energy, there is just judgment with the Nine of Wands. So it's liberation from this battle-weary feeling. It's liberation from being worn down. It's that freedom of being just to be able to let it go. You know, once it's out in the open, then I think once you receive your apology, or it could be an offer of love as well, it's, you know, you can let it go. And then there's this balance with this truth, honesty and clarity. So balance, infinite balance is attained. It could be mentally, or it could be physically as well. It could be financially also. So there could be some kind of financial balance that is attained, or it could just be to do with a mental balance that is attained. And then we have the Magician with the Star card. Absolutely beautiful combination here, where we have alignment and somebody knowing that they are enough. It's like, this feels like validation. It feels like I am what I want to be. I can be what I want to be. I know I can be, and I'm going to go for it. It feels like validation in some way. I don't know what that means to somebody, but it feels like validation. And then we have the Chariot with the Knight of Pentacles. So rapid movement, but slow movement, cautious movement at the same time. So rapid, cautious movement. I feel that with this Knight of Pentacles, as it's clarifying, this energy is stronger. So I would say that it's rapid movement, but it could be a Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn who is deciding to speed up their slow movement. If someone is making, we've got two horses here, and so someone is making a obvious gesture here to make things more, to speed a situation up in whatever it might be, to improve a situation, I feel. So a really interesting week, really interesting week. So let's see what the Oracle deck has to say. So we one card turned over, so I'll just take that one. And it's Heaven, the last card in the deck. That's the final card. There's 70 cards in this deck. I feel like I should take two, but all of those ones fell out, so I'm just going to try and go for... look, the first card and the last card. And I feel that that has a big significance to do with this journey in this week. A beginning and an end. There's an end and there's a beginning, because they came out this way. Interesting. There's an end and there's a beginning. I was going to swap them round, but no, actually they're supposed to be like that. So we have enchantment and we have creativity. Okay, so let's read. Heaven. And it says, oh, what's happened here? Sorry, guys. You can see these cards clearly. And it says, the Oracle brings you a message. The Enlightener is calling you to more divinity, more love, more acceptance, more embrace of life itself. There is no limit in what is being offered to you from the Divine Lover calling you to the Beloved. Rejoice and know that the dance of love between you and the Divine is a removing of veils and of illusion, one at a time, until you behold each other, naked and true, finally to discover you are each other and you are love. So, as I said, there's an ending here, there's a clarity, there's a connection with spirit, there's a connection with divine timing, there's a connection with divinity in this week. Okay, so then we have number 1, heart fire, and because of that, something begins. This oracle brings you a message for you. Trust the passion and fire in your heart to guide your decisions now. What would make you feel most alive? Choose that. If you are feeling a lack of genuine passion in your life, take comfort that it is awakening in your heart now, bringing something that has been long to rest back to life. So if you are worried Friday, for those who are worried on Friday, something is reawakening. Something is reawakening, definitely. So then we have enchantment, and it says, slow down. See and feel the love and beauty that surround you. Stop and smell the roses. Gaze at the stars. Feel the breeze caress your face. Feel the glow of the sun and the earth beneath your feet. Think of someone and connect with them spiritually. Send your love and light and blessings. Observe nature and her changing seasons. Autumn leaves, a misty sunrise, dewdrops in the morning, the waves of the ocean, luscious blades of grass, a rainbow, a smile, a kind gesture, sincerity and love. In spite of all of its madness, difficulty and pain and suffering in the world is still an amazing place. Life is amazing. The sky is amazing. The earth, the universe, the great cycles of life, death and rebirth. And you are amazing. And then we have creativity. And it says, an aura of creativity surrounds you. Life's universal force fills your soul and seeks expression through you. Will you be the channel for the divine light to flow through? If the answer is yes, then be open. Then open your heart and let go of self-judgment and doubt. Let the colours of your soul flow through you. Let the divine music of your soul be heard. Sing your divine song, dance your divine dance. Express every feeling and emotion and allow yourself to shine. Be one with your soul, your true eternal self. Dream the divine dream and love unconditionally. And love you. So I'm going to do 5 cards for the oracle deck from this oracle deck for the week. Do 5 cards. And so ask your question, guys, and the angels will give you an answer. Ask your question and the angels will give you an answer. So we're going for 5 cards, 1 for each day. So first card out that jumped out is recovery. Oh, let me show you guys. It's recovery. Would help. Second card out is listen to your intuition. Number 3 is opportunity. And that's for Wednesday. And that's what I think somebody takes their opportunity on Wednesday with the Wheel of Fortune and the Justice card. Definitely for sure. And on Thursday, communicate clearly. Definitely makes sense. And on Friday will be an interesting one to see. Friday there's 2. Trust and unlikely. So maybe there is some form of situation here that you have to... It's unlikely. I feel that the mistake that you feel that you've made on Friday, I feel it's unlikely that it's going to affect your situation in a negative way. That's what I feel that unlikely is about, to be honest. Just trust. It's unlikely that things are going to go wrong. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys. Thank you for coming back to watch this video. If you like what you see and you like what you hear, please do like, subscribe and share. Have a wonderful week. Mwah, many blessings to you. See you again soon.